FR500. Today, the name probably reminds you of a Mustang wheel option that remains one of the most popular. Or perhaps you think of an upgraded steering wheel for the same car, either the new one or the one from a few years ago. But what you might not think of is a very special Mustang concept car that was quite a radical departure at the time. In the late 1990s, the 4.6-liter modular engines were in full swing, yet there were still pushrod fans faithful to the old 5.0 engines that preceded them. The new modular cars made good power and were arguably a more modern power plant. But the go-fast aftermarket was still overwhelmingly favoring the 5-liter cars. Add to that the controversial low horsepower issue of the 1999 SVT Cobra, which I recently did a video on, and I will link a card for that video, so make sure you watch it. Ford had to do something. Enter the FR500 Concept Cars. FR stood for Ford Racing, the high-performance parts division of Ford Motor Company, and 500 stood for the engine displacement. The cars were the brainchild of Dan Davis, head of Ford Racing at the time, with the cars debuting at the SEMA show in November of 1999. Ford started with the new Edge Mustang design and created a car that was much more track-focused. Out front, the car featured a closed-off grille with a much larger lower central air intake for engine and brake cooling, and an integrated front splitter for increased downforce. The FR500 had wider fenders to accommodate a larger track width, allowing the use of wider 18-inch lightweight wheels and tires for improved handling and a more aggressive stance. The styling of those wheels would trigger both Ford Racing and the aftermarket to create products that, like I said, would become an aftermarket favorite. The FR500 used deeper, sculpted side skirts that visually lowered the car and improved airflow along the sides. The rear of the FR500 included a revised rear bumper with diffuser. The majority of the FR500's body panels were carbon fiber, reducing more weight all over the car. If the FR500 was to restore consumer confidence in the brand after the '99 Cobra issue, it had to pack some punch under the hood. And it did. Instead of 4.6 liters, it brought a 5.0 liter version of the modular V8 with several big upgrades. Compression was at 9.85 to 1, wearing prototype high-flow dual overhead cam heads, resulting in better airflow at high RPM. A lightweight magnesium intake manifold with two 70mm throttle bodies, two 80mm mass air meters, and two air filters injected gobs of air, giving the FR500 faster throttle response, improved airflow, and very high RPM breathing. And that came in handy for its intended 7,500 RPM, but the tach actually went to 9,000 RPM. Everything Ford Racing threw at the car was to make it faster on track. A lightweight flywheel, the race car style intake system, performance cams, the unique exhaust, and the special ECU tuning, all in the name of going fast and showcasing what the modular engine could do with the right parts. The naturally aspirated power plant was said to be rated at 415 horsepower, and that's nothing to sneeze at, especially at the time. Backing this beast of an engine was a Tremec T56 6-speed transmission, followed by a carbon fiber driveshaft connected to a strengthened IRS. Up to now, the Mustang had never had a 6-speed, but with all that power, it needed it. Suspension-wise, the FR500 was a big departure from the production car. The front suspension was moved forward 5 inches with a new K-member, offering far better, nearly perfect weight distribution. The system changed from the stock McPherson strut design to an independent upper and lower A-arm front suspension with coilovers. Brakes were 14-inch 4-piston Brembos up front and 13-inch brakes out back. This thing was a beast. Handling was said to be off the charts, rivaling Corvettes and Vipers at the racetracks. The interior was mostly standard Mustang, but they did get a pair of Ford Racing Performance Parts leather front and rear seats. Of course, it had that slightly thicker leather FR500 steering wheel, which would also become a popular modification in Mustang circles. Because this car lived on the racetrack, it would also have a roll bar and 5-point racing harnesses. There were actually 3 FR500 cars built with slight variations between them. 2 were test cars, and the other was the concept car shown at SEMA. One thing is for sure, the FR500 showed what the new Edge modular platform was capable of, even if it didn't make it as a production car. Now if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. Or better yet, Make sure to subscribe so you get all of the latest content here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.